Once, a fluffy little kitten with big green eyes and soft fur found himself alone and lost in a shelter. He had been separated from his owners, and his heart was heavy with sadness. The shelter was a strange place with unfamiliar sounds and smells, and he didn't know what to do or where to go. He felt so lonely that he didn't even want to eat. All he did was cry and cry day and night. The shelter staff tried to comfort him, but nothing seemed to work. They gave him toys to play with, but he ignored them. They offered him food, but he turned his head away. All he wanted was to be back in his warm and cozy home, with his owners by his side. Days passed, and the kitten's crying continued. He felt more and more hopeless, and his meows became weaker and weaker. He was beginning to lose his strength, and he didn't know how much longer he could go on. One day, as he was crying in his little cage, he heard a familiar voice calling his name. It was a voice he thought he would never hear again. His heart leaped with joy, and he ran towards the sound. When he got closer, he saw a face he recognized. It was his owner. The kitten's owner had been searching for him everywhere, putting up posters and calling animal shelters. Finally, he had found his little friend in this shelter. The owner scooped up the kitten and held him close, tears streaming down his face. The kitten purred and nuzzled against his owner's chest, feeling safe and loved once again. The shelter staff watched with tears in their eyes, happy to see the little kitten reunited with his owner. The kitten was no longer crying, but purring contentedly as his owner carried him away from the shelter.